Hey folks, just give me a minute. Okay, there we are. There we go. Let's just get out of here. Let's check this out. Okay, our audio is good, and we have a bunch of people already on the stream. Welcome, welcome. Just give me a second to finish closing this stuff off. Okay, so we'll shut that down, power that off. I can sit in my pocket if we need it. Great. Let's come on up here. Okay, and hey folks, Jerome Forrestwood here. We're over in the park near Barclay Street, okay, at the Barclay House. And there's a park over here too. I can't remember the formal name of this park, but it's a pretty nice park, and it's between Comox and Nelson Street here. Camera, come on back. Come on back, camera. Come back, come back. There you are, awesome. Sometimes it takes a minute to get used to the landscape stream, or vertical stream. We're going to do a vertical stream today. We're going to head on over because there's the Canucks game. So I said next time there's a Canucks game in town, we'll go over and we'll walk around the arena again and check out the crowd. So let's head on over there. We're going to go in a slightly different direction, so we'll mix it up a bit. So come on with me right now. Let's head on over. Okay, awesome. So how do I do this? I got to flip this around for you folks so you can see that. You don't want to see me the whole time. Jerome, where are you? Come here, Joe. Come. So let's check out the park first. This is one of two parks down here in the interior of the West End, so it's pretty easy to find on the map. And it's where the historic house is. So that'll give you some points of reference if you want to look it up. You can see that there's quite a few people just strolling through the park right now at this time of day. There's also a nice, quaint fountain over here. And we'll head this way. There should be a path out here that'll take me to Nelson Street. Yep. In and amongst this area, there's some homes that are part of the city. The homes we're walking past right now, they're privately owned. And they're all heritage. But they do have this easement where they have this path that you can walk through. So you can see how the fence separates the homes. Like there's even a fence here still, you know? So, just walking around a bush that's at my head sight. Okay, and here we are in Nelson Street. So I'll head up Nelson Street first. Start going through some more of this is Harrow Street. Oh, sweet. So it's between Nelson and Harrow Street, actually. So I stand corrected. We'll walk through this area and see plenty of people coming home from work today as we head up Harrow Street. You look at a map, you try to memorize the names so you can tell everyone where the park is, and you get around. No, it's between Nelson and Harrow Street. Oy, such is life, eh? Let's keep going. Of course, over here, there's plenty of little guest houses tucked in between, and you can see them too on Google Maps. So you can come in, you can look around. There's one of the guest house right there. So bed and breakfasts, that type of thing. And of course, your residential buildings over here too. I always like how the Caribbean building has this awesome little logo out here. Hey, Marker, your art. Nice to see you too. Yeah, we're just out and about and we're walking. Of course, a lot of these buildings are now filled up. There's a few vacancies in and about. There always is. So always be able to find a place if you can afford it. That's the trick over here in this neighborhood. Rent is equal to Toronto. And in some places, sometimes a little more. And that's just because the downtown core is located on a landmass that is limited. It's a peninsula. And beyond this, we don't have more land to expand like a nice city like Toronto and does. We just have the ocean. So we gotta deal with those realities. Land comes at a commodity. Oh, you like me walking in those videos around Canada? Well, mainly Toronto and Toronto first and Vancouver second, but I've been to a few other areas as well. And we'll walk up here on Nelson Street. If we come through Nelson Street, we'll come on over to Nelson Park. If we're on Harrow Street, which we are on right now, actually, sorry. We're just one block away from that park. Oh, keep heading down Harrow here. Of course, we're gonna head on over to the arena, catch those crowds. So we're hunting for crowds right now. And we'll see if the crowds are there or not. Okay? For the Stanley Cup playoff game. Well, Stanley Cup playoffs, yeah. Game that's on today. I've seen less people wearing their Canucks jerseys lately. So, we'll wait and we'll see. Mark here, all right, good weather for swimming. Do you swim there in the ocean? Yeah, people can swim here in the ocean. There's probably a few people that took a dip today. There's always someone who's taking a dip, even in the wintertime. It doesn't get that cold, and they have the facilities if they live close to a beach or something like that. They can go take their dip even in the wintertime. Their polar bear swim, as we call it here in Canada. And then they can head on back to their home if they live close enough. And that's usually what happens if you're doing a polar bear dips. And yeah, there's people always in the ocean. English Bay Beach is one of the main places you can swim off of, and the change rooms are now open. Today is a nice day. It is around 17 degrees, so it's a little cooler. So for me, I wouldn't necessarily go swimming on a day like today. It needs to be above 20 degrees for several days in a row before I'm going to get into the ocean. But that's a good question to ask. Swimmer be winter be like cold. Yeah, but some people say it refreshes them. And you can see that culture and tradition also in other countries, from Russia to Norway. And over here in Canada as well. I'm just passing by the local brick bakery here, which is open 24 hours a day over here, and we're now on Butte Street. And of course, if we're on Butte Street, we can head on down Robson Street. I'll cross the street here and go on the other side. I've been on this side quite a lot lately. So I'll cut down Robson Street. And this would be the intersection of Robson and Butte. You don't have to stop here. Oh, I'm spotting some jerseys. So I think we're good to go. The fans are starting their parade over to the stadium. Very good to see. Very, very good to see. And we'll cross the street now. Tourists. They're always being extra cautious, which is a good thing, actually. Not crossing the street against traffic. Just another hazard I have to deal with. Mark Yard saying, yeah, there's many people who like ice water. It's good for their health and practice it a lot, probably. Yeah. There's some people that go in every day in the wintertime. Even in Toronto. I'm just like, wow, because some days in Toronto will get down to minus 32. Doesn't really get down to that here. Minus 12 is usual. And that's only for like 3 or 4 days of the year. Most of the time we don't get any snow. Straighten the camera out a bit. There we go. And we continue to walk down the street here. Of course, this is Robson Street. This is your retail area. There's plenty of different restaurants and stores in this area that people like to go to. You can see walking around with bags right now, including bags from stores like Foot Lockers, Swatch, a whole different assortment of them. And if you want a more higher end feel, then you can head on over to Alberni Street and the streets that are just off of Alberni, like Thurlow and even Burrard if you go into the Fairmont Hotel, Vancouver. Okay, you can find stores from Gucci to Balenciaga, okay, into Tiffany, Cartier, and Rolex. So all of those different options are available within this tight little retail area. Of course, Robson Street's the one that gets more of the traffic because it has more of the stores that everyone can afford. And of course, even affluent people will come down here because, because they can. Unfortunately, over in the high-end retail area on Alberni Street, Brooks Brothers recently pulled out. It looks like they're pulling out of Canada. So we'll figure out what happens to them and see if they're just moving stores here in Vancouver or if they're absolutely pulling out of Vancouver and Toronto. Yeah, it looks like fashion styles are also changing. Those nice expensive suits that people like to have, even if you had just had one of them so you could wear it out on a nice day out. Okay, that type of thing is going away, becoming less popular. Especially here in Vancouver, where we have a more semi-formal casual if we're going to the office, like a professional semi-formal casual, and then a more of just, you know, you just want to go out, you want to look nice when you're walking around. Have some nice shoes on, have nice sweats on if you're out in your sweats, that type of thing. And it'll be interesting when that fashion trend changes because, of course, these just come in cycles. So let's keep walking here on Robson Street. Nice to see a few other people on the stream. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. That will help shoot the video out to more people as well as the live stream. And it just generally supports the channel as well. So yeah, just hit that like button. It's like your entry fee. And keep walking here. We do have a new sports store coming in directly across the street from our Foot Locker, which is JD Sports right on over here. I have seen them in other stores in and around Metro Vancouver, so I can see where the competition is going to be coming from, which is an interesting bit of and drama in the area. Let's keep going right here. We're going to turn off of Robson after we head through Robson Square and go on to Howe and then West Georgia. So keep heading in this direction right now. And we'll cross Burrard Street. Burrard Street is a very busy street. So the main thoroughways here in town. Of course, Robson Street is just our main area here too. Oh wow. Cool, let's keep walking. Of course, we have some vacancies over on this section of Robson Street, but of course that vacancy over there is going to, it has been leased now. So we're going to have a few more stores in the area. It's very, very nice to see. And the quality's not bad. That's pretty good. This guy's got this little shop over here, and he's got it out of his Volkswagen. It's cool. If it's your jam, come here, spend some money. They work hard. The camera's all over the place right now. Give me a sec here, folks. Just gonna stabilize it a little more. There we go. That's a little more stable. And such is life. Oh, the issues of live streaming. Let's keep walking. We're crossing the street right now. And we're over by Robson Square. Let's see a few more jerseys here. Become more prominent when you see them. There's some jerseys right now. There we are. Alright, so over here, you can often find buskers in and about Robson Street here, as well as different food carts. They're all pretty good, so they each have their own different flavor. Of course, Rouse over here is one of the newer ones on the block, and it is more of a South Asian influenced burger place. They have made the burgers halal, so that's good. I'll keep walking here. Across the street. There we go. Some more fans. We'll keep walking along the street here. Over here at Robson Street. Oh, we were going to go down how? Well, I guess we can go down Granville. And dart on over to West Georgia Street. That'll take us down. Okay, then we can take the stairs down to Costco from there. And we'll cross the street here. There's a newbie on the block, eh? And that most of those people, or those charitable donation companies, just ignore me. And just say hey. Here we are, over at Robson and Granville Street. We'll head up Granville Street and then down West Georgia. Over to Beatty. Over here is the major bus hubs of the area. A lot of the bus stops, including this bus stop right on over here, are going to have multiple routes coming off them, going to many different areas. That's the 14 bus. That's going to head all the way through Fairview, Kitsilano, and over to UBC. But there's many other buses that come into this area. Oh, I see more jerseys. So we're getting closer. Getting more of a crowd. Oh. You'll see people not necessarily heading just to the arena. They'll head on over to their local bars or restaurants where they're going to watch the game. In fact, if you're an Oiler fan, over in Gastown at the Black Fog over at Abbott and Water Street, or the Black Frog, that is where you can meet with all the other Oiler fans. That's where they are. Oh man, I'm gonna have to talk over this. That's okay. That's definitely a copyright track, but you can see it's electric right now. Alright, so guys, getting some hot dogs. We'll head on down this way. Away from him. He's actually pretty good, so that makes it tougher for me. Let's keep walking here. This would be Seymour Street we're coming up of, and we're over at Scotia Tower. And we'll cross it. You can just see how busy it's starting to get here. Lots of different cars, lots of different traffic. We'll cross the street here and head on to the other side. This would be the intersection of West Georgia and Seymour Street. And there you can see the front entrance to Scotia Tower. Let's cross the street. Hold on. Somebody else is pulling through. TE279D, you were caught on Jerome Forest driving sloppy. If you know that person, just reach out to them and let them know. Mock them a bit. And they didn't wait. They were supposed to stop and let us walk. They were supposed to stop and let us walk. And it's that little white car right there at the end of the road. Right there in that first lane. That big gap to the other car. Wow. The care for human life is just not in that person. Just don't get in the way of my car. Wow. It's so selfish. Let's keep going. And we'll keep walking here. This is Richard Street. So yeah, if you happen to know that person, just let them know that we saw that on Jerome Forest and just to smarten on out. This is Richards and Georgia Street. Oh my gosh, there's a whole pack. There's a few more behind me too. So we're just waiting to cross the street here. And the lights will change momentarily. Wow, you just saw two people drive through a red light. Oh my goodness gracious. It's just one of those days in the city today. That's why I asked him. Always says some of the worst drivers in Canada. Of course, he also said that when we were in Toronto. And we'll keep walking here. We're walking along West Georgia Street. This guy's not doing anything wrong. He's just driving into the laneway. I'm loving seeing both the red and, or the black and the blue jerseys out tonight. That is one of my favorite things to see. just a good mix of both. It really helps bring back the nostalgia of the old jersey, which is the black one, and the new jersey, which is the blue one. And that's for the Canucks. Of course, the orange and blue is for the Oilers. And here, this is the Post building. This building was recently renovated in some areas. And now has a grocery store in it. So you can head on into that grocery store. Oh wow, yeah, there's definitely a parade of people out here right now. All heading over to the stadium. That's good. Of course, afterwards they'll spend more money, which is just perfect for us. Because then if they're spending money in Vancouver, Vancouver's going to do better. Let's keep walking here. You can see the local CBC in the background there. That's our state broadcaster, funded by the government. There's a lot of different countries that have state broadcasters. Not all of them are funded directly from the government, though. And we'll keep walking here. You can definitely see the amalgamation of multiple groups of people coming together to make this a sea of Canucks jerseys and one lone Oilers jersey. We're over here at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre now. This is our local theater in town. Andy Schultz will be playing there in June, around June 8th, doing 2 shows in that theater, and then 2 shows on the Sunday, on June 9th, over in, at the Orpheum Theater here in Vancouver for a total of 4 shows. That's going to be pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let's keep going. Across the street here. Oh, it's getting really dusty. That's because they got the new Vancouver Art Gallery site over here. They're starting to dig. It's going to be a dusty storm over here today. Let's keep walking. Nice crowd of folks. See how thick it's gotten here. The crowd's out and about town here. Of course, there's also a bunch of people heading over to the Shark Club right now, across the street there. And some people coming out of the Shark Club and heading to the game. Nice, interesting mix of folks. It's one of our more popular business bars. That's where you'll see the suits, as some people say. Of course, people are now getting just dropped off and they're just getting out of their cars. Their Ubers. The Uber will go pick up some more people. Oh, the cops are here today. That's good. Let's head on down. Just give me a minute and just adjust some settings. And watch the crowds as they come on through. Give me a second here. Camera, come back. Come back, camera. Let's keep going. Here we are. We're over by Rogers Stadium. So cool. Yeah, so let's head on over. Look at the crowds here. Hey, man. There's an Oilers fan. I love how hockey fans just have fun. Let's keep walking here. It's good to see the VPD here, out and about, doing an awesome job. Keeping the peace, which is much needed. I'm just gonna wait right here for the light. Over here, this would be Citadel Parade Street, and there's more apartments in and about that area right there. Just tucked in here by the stadium. And over here, that BC place, that's where both our soccer team, World Football, and our American football team from the Canadian Football League play. That would be the Vancouver Whitecaps for soccer, and that would be, of course, our BC Lions for American football. Let's keep walking here. And seeing the amount of people here. A nice steady stroll. And a mix of different jerseys. And over here, you'll mainly, oh, there's one of the red jerseys for the Canucks too. The red and the navy. That one's nice too. So we'll come on this way. And we'll keep walking. Last time we went that way, so we'll head on this way this time. And mix it up. Now, the only reason we're doing this so many times in a row is because it is the Stanley Cup playoffs right now. Mark, nice to see you. Yeah, well, you get warm when you're walking around too. It's around 17 degrees out right now. Oh, it's nice to see you, Mark, on the stream. Mark, your art's here as well as a bunch of other people. Oh, man, it's getting noisy over here. We're over at Gate 8 right now. Lots of horns being honked. People excited. Wow. Look at that. They got Go Canucks Go right there. They actually have a live band over here. This is cool. Look at this crowd over here. Let's get out of the way for a sec. Okay, we're good. Yeah, but it is warm here today. With the 17 degrees mark, we also have the humidity. Look at that. Just people, well organized, walking in. This is a Canadian hockey game. Totally. Look at this crowd over here. The staff working hard. And of course, they got the keys. That's not cool. That's pretty cool. Looks like one of our local high school teams. Not quite sure. Either way, pretty cool. Awesome. Then we got our mascots on over here working hard. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Yeah, Canucks go, Canucks go. Sweet. Let's head on down and see what more of the crowd's going on here. Okay? This is our little quiet spot right here, but I'll pick right back up. And this up here, this is the Dunsmuir, or this is the West Georgia Viaduct. The Dunsmuir Viaduct heads in the other direction towards the stadium from Chinatown. That one heads down to Chinatown. There's also a bike route and a walking path on there. So you can walk the viaduct. If you want a pretty good view, wow, look at the crowds. The crowds are back. This is good. Let's tip the camera down just a little bit while we're at this height. This would be gate 3 over here, I believe. I'll level out the camera as we go. I love the vibe over there. You bring that band in right there, everyone's walking on down. Oh, that's so good, so good. Of course, over here, people are going to be coming from Pacific, or from Expo Boulevard over here. They're going to be coming up the strip here and heading on over here from the seawall. And you can just see the amount of people over here. This looks like gate 7 actually. So I stand corrected. We'll walk slowly through here. It can get a little crowded when you get into these tight little areas. And that's okay. Everyone just stays calm and they're all good. Look at this Oilers jerseys. That's awesome. That's cool to see. That's cool to see. This is for Plaza level 100, and this would be gate 7, as you can see right there. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on checking this place out. Wow, that's awesome. Someone's got a Linden jersey, and that's an old jersey. Unless there's a new Linden. That I'm not aware of. I don't know all of the players, let's be honest today. I just like the fact that the team has put a smile on everyone's face, and that's awesome to see. Like coming down here and show you how everyone has a smile in their face. There's more of the VPDD for us, keeping us safe. Very awesome. Thank you, VPD. Head on over here. This is the player shop right here. So you're having lots of people probably coming in. And it doesn't look like they need to buy jerseys or anything like that, but they're coming in for whatever they want. Maybe they want a hat, maybe they want a souvenir, maybe they want to get a souvenir for someone else. A lot of people would say, oh, you're going to the game? Okay, well, why don't you pick me up something over at the shop too? Oh, okay. Hey, Lisa, nice to see you. And that's the bag check right on over there. That's where they're going to go and check the bags. And look at that right there. Yeah, we're down at the arena right now, Lisa, for the hockey game today. We're doing the vertical stream today, and then we'll do 2 landscape streams next. Playoff game is on tonight.
I'm guessing.
And I believe it's up to 2-2. Not quite sure. You folks can correct me in the stream what the score is right now. But they're definitely playing tonight, which is good to see. Over here is, this is Pat Quinn Way over here. This is part of Abbott Street that they renamed. And you can see on over here, they got all their emergency services ready. So the police are both here. Fire and ambulance is here as well. Okay, which is absolutely what you need at a Vancouver Canucks game. Our crowds could get rowdy here. Look at that camera right there. What a setup. I could not imagine doing a live stream with that camera. Wow. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you. But that is a huge camera there. This is gate 16 on over here. This is where the President's Club is. And this is for the 200 and executive level suites. You can see some more of what's here looking at that. So this is Club 500. Yeah. And you can see the crowds right here. This is pretty awesome. And just cross the street. Head on through there. Over here is our local beer tent right now. It's not too much of a tent, but you get the idea. Or beer garden might be what you want to call it. Do you have your jersey on? No, but I am wearing blue. So you can see I am wearing blue. It's kind of hot for me today for a jersey if I'm going to be walking around, to be honest. But good question. Is that not awesome though? Wow. Nice big open space. People able to enjoy themselves. They got security right there too, helping out. I'm just going to wait for this guy to pass me because he's got the ski sticks. Helping him walk around. Let's see if I get a copyright strike. It looks like the bass is way too much louder. So of course we'll test it out. Won't get a copyright strike. I'll get a copyright warning, which means they give me a noise scrubber to take out anything that's copyright. Which is good to see. There is our DJ there today. That's pretty cool. My son took me to the Blue Jays game for Mother's Day. Aw, you're so lucky. That's awesome, Lisa. That is absolutely awesome. That is so sweet. Over here you can see the Toyota Plaza. This is where they got like tattoos right now in the kids club. Okay. And then this is the main garden area right now. You got the stage that's going to be on over here. We're going to have bands a little later. Okay. And you got the cameras just soaking in the crowd. So here we are. There we go. Look at this. Wow. We'll head up the stairs next on over here and check out some more of the gates. Well, let's check out down here first and see what's up. Oh, look at the dogs. They put the dogs up on the statue here. Oh, wow, that's cute. And this is saying Rogers Center had huge renovations, and now they added really cheap tickets for $20. That's not bad, standing room only. And this is Roger Nelson. Okay, part of the team. That was so awesome. You see crazy stuff like that over here. That's fun. That's just people having fun. And over here you can see, hey, how's it going? There's the Oiler fans right there. Everyone's happy. And that's the cool part. Over here, they still have some box office open, so if you want to get some kind of tickets, whatever's left, I'm sure there's something, but you're going to be paying a better price. And over here, this is where you can pick up some more of those jerseys. That's where you can get those gold chains with the Oiler or the Canucks logos. Oilers have a few of them too, kicking around. They have their own thing. And then over here, this is pretty cool. They have the sign for the Vancouver Canucks. Like we had the Vancouver sign that was over there. And it's also like the Toronto sign back in my old hometown. Let's keep going. Let's head on up and see what's going on there. See, there's one of the gold chains right there. The Canucks logo. You get the old logo or the new logo. That's so cool. We'll head up. We walked down these stairs last time. We'll head up the stairs this time. Yeah, that bass is so loud. Wow. That makes a vibe right now. Vibe. That's good to see a bunch of folks on the stream. We're over here at Rogers Arena right now. So if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Shoot the stream out to more people. Go Canucks, go. You got Denisis here. Miss Vancouver so much. Left to go to prep school in Philly for basketball. What you got? Who do you got winning the series? I'm not sure. Of course, I'm going to choose Canucks, but we'll wait and we'll see. Have a few goalies out right now, so they'll have to play extra hard today. This is gate 3 right on over here. This is where you can get some of the most thickest crowds. It's one of the more popular gates in the area. And of course, you're going to have people coming up through here. There's some more Oilers fans as well as more Canucks fans. It's good to see the Oiler fans in count. You need both teams to have a nice little fun time. I'm not going to be walking through here. Okay, but there's a walkway right around here, so I'll get out of the way of the crowds. And walk on over to the other ones now. We'll check out the other ones. Look at that crowd. Wow. Just a sea of jerseys. That's awesome. It's awesome to see. Let's head on up. Let's see what else is over here. Look at this crowd. You can actually catch the crowd from on over here, folks. And it's nice to see a few more folks on the stream. If you haven't hit that, there goes the SkyTrain right now from Stadium Chinatown Station. And if you haven't hit that like button yet on the stream, hit that like button right now. Okay? And that'll help shoot the stream out to more people. Just think of it as your door feed. You come on in, you hit the like button. It helps out the channel. If you want to subscribe as well, you can go ahead and subscribe. That's up to you. That's your choice. Doesn't cost anything. And you get notifications at least right now, and I'm heading out to games if there's going to be more games. And we'll wait and see. And I'm sure the Canucks will play really well today. We'll walk around to a few more of the gates over here and check out more of the crowd. And we'll take a swing past Costco. Oh yeah, way more people over here. This would be a gate 2. See a nice organized crowd coming through here. Wow. Just wow. You can see everyone who's coming down to their other associated gates that they have to head on to. Wow, just catching my breath. So much energy. So much energy. Thank you folks for coming along to the stream. Much appreciated. We walked down that way before. It can get very busy. You can see again a mix of the crowd. Mostly Canucks jerseys, but there is one Oilers jersey in the crowd. That could be from here in BC or Alberta or anywhere else, who knows? Fuck you guys. Hockey chirping happening out on the street. Some more Canucks fans. Let's head on down to Costco now, see what the crowd is like down there. It should be fairly busy. People getting some of their food. There goes one of those limousines. That's not really a nice one though. It's got a dirty top. They got to clean the top. Let's head on down. Let's check this out. Of course, we're heading back down in and around the stadium. There's a Costco here that has, you don't have to be a Costco member to go into the food court. So you get Costco priced food here for cheap. So you can get that Costco $1.50 hot dog over here. Okay, maybe $1.85 now, I'm not sure. We'll see the prices when we get down there. A lot of Canucks fans will come here first, grab a bite to eat, and then they'll go into the game. Sometimes they'll come back afterwards if it's still open. This isn't a day game, so I don't think they'll still be open. You can also see all the different crowds over here. That's gate 10 down there. Okay, you can see different people entering into that one. On the ground level, and that's for the club entrance. That's what it's called. And if we tip the camera down a bit, you can already see a few of the jerseys in and about. They're eating food right on down there. Look at that. That's such a typical Vancouver Canucks thing, is you have them come on down and eat over here at Costco. They're over here at Costco, eh? It's Costco.
Yeah, I mean, I tried, man.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of jerseys in here right now. Look at that. Look at that crowd right here. So if you want some good food, you can come on down here. Yeah, the hot dogs are still a quarter-pound hot dog for $1.50 right now. Okay, so you can come down to the Costco. You can get a whole pizza for $13. Pops, ice cream, all of that stuff. Even chicken strips and fries. Wow, that's excellent prices. And you see a lot of people here. They just call your number up and then you go on over and pick up your food. Okay? And there's even an electronic kiosk over here if you want that. Look at that. Yeah, just a bunch of Canucks fans in here. A bunch of Canucks jerseys. Head on over. Now you know about Costco. Now we won't head on into the store, but we can definitely take a peek down there. You can see into Costco right now. Let's head on back over and see what's going on over here. You can see more of the fans coming into the area. There is some more of our Vancouver Canucks. The police have a bridge that's over here, so we'll enter back into the bridge. But this side gives you a look over at the gate right now. And you can see the club entrance for the Vancouver Canucks, and you can see everyone is now really starting to get on over to the game so that they can go and they can enjoy that game. So I wish the best to everyone who is participating in attending the game. There you go.
Yeah,
Awesome. Awesome. There's the 23 English Bay bus, so that'll take you all the way back to English Bay Beach. Nice little bus, comes every few minutes. And here's the police working extra hard coming out of the stadium right now. The subway. Let's cross the street. This is the regular occurrence on over here. Oh, so good to see all of the police officers here working hard. That's awesome. Let's keep going. And we're back over in the main area again. This is so cool, so cool. Anyways, folks, woo! What a day it has been. So anyways, folks, camera, come on back. Come on back, camera, come on back. Anyways, folks, I woke up really early today for work, so I'm just going to take the rest of the night off. I'm going to go catch up with some friends. We're going to watch the game over our local pub. Okay? But thanks for coming around today, and hope you enjoyed the walk around the stadium. And it's good to see everyone who came out and about, so we'll talk to you later, okay? Oh yeah, just remember to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, of course you can hit that $ in the YouTube panel, and you can send out, I'm going to get out of this way, there's a CTV news reporter there. I'm actually standing in the camera line, I didn't even know. I think we're good if we stand on over here. He's like trying to be extra polite. Oh, that was cute. Anyways, folks, if you want to support the channel, you can hit the $ during any of the live streams on the YouTube panel. You can send me a super chat or a super sticker. And then also, if you're watching the recording afterwards, you can hit that heart sign with the $ symbol. And you can send me a super thanks. And then finally, of course, if you want to donate directly, I take direct donations through my email address, jforestwood@gmail.com. And that's direct donations through Interact e-Transfer. So anyways, folks, thanks for coming along today. And just remember, again, hit that like button. And come on out, and that'll help support the channel so I can come out to more of these events, whether they be the Canucks game or something else. Yeah, being 92, go Canucks, go. So see ya after the game when I do my next stream. Talk to you later, folks. Have a good day. Do, 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 do.